Don't relocate to Gulfport, Mississippi without watching this video. Hey, I'm Bryan David. I'm the broker owner of Expect Realty here on Mississippi Gulf Coast, and I'd like to share with you some important things about Gulfport, Mississippi, and what life might be like if you decide to relocate here. Gulfport is the second largest city in the state of Mississippi. It's a major port city, and the downtown is located just a block north of the beach. There are a lot of great restaurants in downtown Gulfport. The Half Shell Oyster House, the Rack House, there's a newer one called Sully's that has great steaks, and there's quite a few pubs as well. It's also home to Chandelier Brewery. If you like craft beer, definitely go by and check it out. Another thing to do when you're in the downtown is to check out the Mississippi Aquarium, and then head over to Jones Park and check out the marina. Gulfport is divided into two distinct areas, South Gulfport and North Gulfport, and the dividing line is pretty much Interstate 10. Speaking of Interstate 10, let's cover some of the other major roads and highways here on the coast. Highway 49 basically splits the coast. It runs from the port in the south all the way north up to Hattiesburg. It is a major road. In my opinion, it's the busiest here on the coast. Running east to west along the beach is Highway 90, also known as Beach Boulevard. If you want a nice scenic drive, that's the place to go. Especially headed west on Highway 90 in the late afternoon and watching the sun burn into the Gulf at sunset. Simply amazing. And also, all along the north side of Highway 90 are some really unique beach houses. The architecture is phenomenal, and Highway 90 also has a great boardwalk all the way down it, great for activities such as biking, walking, running, so definitely check it out. So what about employment? Well, some major employers here in Gulfport are the Port of Gulfport, the Navy base, the hospitality industry. We have the Island View Casino and Beach View casinos here, and there are other hospitality jobs, lots of hotels, for instance. And there's a lot of retail shopping, so retail employers as well. As for shopping, the most significant shopping in Gulfport is near the intersection or interchange of Interstate 10 and Highway 49. A lot of retail shopping in that area. You have Walmart and Sam's Club. You have the Crossroads Mall area, which is an outdoor retail strip, and you also have the Premium Outlet Mall. And while we don't have a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's, we do have a regional chain here. It's out of Louisiana. It's called Rouse's, and it's very popular. Lots of seafood, and they have a hot food deli in there that serves up a lot of great meals. So let's talk about activities. Obviously, we have the beach. If you like sunbathing, you like hanging out in the sun and the sand, this is the place for you. It's not the only beach activity though. If you like fishing or wade fishing for speckled trout and redfish, another activity that happens down on the beach that just blows my mind, kite boarding. There's a specialty shop in Gulfport. I believe it's called Gulfport Board Sports. And fishing doesn't stop at the beach. If you've got a boat or you charter a boat, you can do inshore fishing. I head over to the Louisiana Marsh, out around our barrier islands, or you can go offshore for big game fish. And if you're into golfing, our weather supports nearly endless year-round golfing, and there are several courses scattered along the Gulf Coast. Housing in Gulfport varies greatly. There's a pretty good inventory of rental homes and apartments. As for the retail market, there's a very large inventory of single-family homes that are moderately priced. In fact, Gulfport has some of the best pricing on the Gulf Coast. There's just too many homes and neighborhoods to discuss them all, but one I'd like to point out is Florence Gardens. It's in North Gulfport. It's a planned community, over 450 acres, has a huge lake, and homes range from small homes all the way up to large estates. It has its own school, Hope Academy. It's just a great place to check into if you're looking for something like that. There's a lot of other really nice communities and subdivisions as well. And my personal favorite and specialty, waterfront properties. I've already shared with you about some of the fantastic homes that are just on the north side of Highway 90, the beachfront homes. The views from these houses are spectacular of the beach and the Gulf of Mexico. And in East Gulfport, we have Bernard Bayou. It's a brackish waterway. It's pretty lengthy. There's a lot of waterfront homes with boat docks, boat lifts, And there's a lot of good fishing in this waterway, whether you're fishing from your boat, trolling, or from your pier. There are also a couple of communities with lakes like Windance and Robinwood Forest, and the Biloxi River actually snakes through parts of East Gulfport. So what will life be like if you decide to relocate to Gulfport, Mississippi? Like any city, Gulfport does have its challenges, but in general, life in Gulfport is very good. It's laid back. Mississippi is called the hospitality state for a reason, and that's because the people are, well, very hospitable. In general, I think you will find that the majority of people are kind and make really good neighbors. Gulfport is rich in culture and history, influenced greatly by French and Spanish explorers and Native Americans that were indigenous to the coast. And the weather, for the most part, is fantastic. We do have a couple of cold snaps each winter, but for the most part, I wear shorts all year round. And when it comes to things to do, the calendar is practically full all year round with events such as Mardi Gras and cruising the coast. And as a bonus, we've created a guide about relocating to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The link is in the description, so please download and enjoy. And I really hope that you find the information in this video useful and that it helps you make a decision to relocate and join us here on the Gulf Coast and in Gulfport, Mississippi. If you have some questions, please leave them in the comments. I'd love to answer them, or just give me a call.